Now, one of the newest members to the R2L family, well, the newest member, pretty much, if you really want to talk about how how it goes here. He is the newest superstar member. He's Mister 305. He's the South Florida guy. Loyal to your soil. He's a Miami Marlins fan, Miami U fan, Miami Heat. You could any Florida team you could pretty much think about. He roots for them. But there's this one particular team in Florida who has had an opportunity to do something they haven't done in their entire history, and it ain't looking too good for them right now. They had a commanding lead in the Stanley Cup, but the Florida Panthers are now no longer in the driver's seat. They look like they could easily lose the Stanley Cup Finals now. They were up 3-0 against the Edmonton Oilers. They are now tied 3-3 going back to Florida to play in the game 7 Monday night back home in Florida. This is the 10th instance of a team being forced to have to play a game 7 after having a 3-0 lead. It has happened twice in the Stanley Cup Finals. The 1942 Maple Leafs and the 1945 Red Wings. The only team to come back was the 1942 Maple Leafs. The Panthers are being outscored in this series. They are losing this series 22-16 when it comes to goals. Not only that, they've been outscored by 13 goals over the last 3 games. The last time a team was able to outscore someone by that margin over the last 3 games was in 1984. And that team was also the Edmonton Oilers. I don't know what's up with the Panthers, man. It looked like they were in the driver's seat. They were very close to being able to win this. They were so close to eclipsing this title. Not saying that they don't have a chance, but after going up 3-0 and you go and now it's tied 3-3 going to the Stanley Cup final in game 7, it's like you're losing the battle now. They already have Connor McDavid over there and Stuart Skinner. I got you, Carl. You don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna put your comment up. You're good. I do appreciate you tuning in, though, my guy. I definitely appreciate it. Man, you already got other guys that you got to worry about in the series, and you're not making it any better on your team. You got Zach Hyman, who's balling out right now. So it's, man, I'm telling you, there's something that needs to happen. If the Panthers don't win, because this would be the second time in the last 2 years that you've lost in the Stanley Cup final. Because you were just here last year, and you lost last year. So this one would be considered a choke job because you were the favorites to win this. You were one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference, and now it seems like you're this close to losing it because you're like right here. You're right here. And the good thing is you're back home, but you don't have the momentum at all. So, Florida Panthers, you're going to have some explaining to do if you don't win at all. I'm putting you in the doghouse with an opportunity to get out if you win the Stanley Cup final Monday night. But we will see. Until then, welcome to the doghouse.
My guy, you in the doghouse.
And we move on